Hi, this is Robin Borough, and I'm the president for Omnikron Systems. We're headquartered in Southern California in the United States, and we're proud of our 35-year track record of helping some of the most progressive companies ignite change and transformation. We do that in two distinct ways, either with our training division or our staffing division, because whenever you're implementing new processes or new systems, you really need new thinking and new skills. And so companies come to us to either get trained and work on the thinking and the processes, or they actually need to augment the skills that they have with consultants. I'm super excited to join the Axelos team and many of my colleagues all over the world at this ITIL practitioner launch. I want to thank you for joining the session, and I'm going to speak to you just for a moment about the ITIL practitioner and service design roles. So let's peel back the curtain and see what we have. So what we have here is a little view of just a few of the benefits to companies and students when you venture into the ITIL practitioner content. First and foremost, this is very practical. It makes sense, it's intuitive, and it's a really good roadmap that everybody can agree on. That's the first thing. The second thing is it's less process-centric and it's much more outcome-focused. I know that our business users will really appreciate this. And there's also better integration with evolving concepts. So you're going to like this. You're going to like the framework that we already have with IT service management, and you're going to really enjoy how we're able to pass the baton back and forth between these other methodologies and frameworks, Agile, DevOps, Scrum. You are going to love this. So I have the privilege of spending a few moments with you talking about a few views in service design as it relates to these three roles. And I'm very passionate about these, so I'm excited to share with you. Let's first open up the service level manager. The goal of the service level manager is to negotiate SLAs and ensure that these are met. So the need to negotiate with your customers is paramount. Having really good communication skills and collaboration skills are critical. We hear this all the time from service level managers and also from our customers, that the targets that we're setting are overly complex, they're rigid, and they're actually unrealistic. The results of this, as you know, are sort of a disaster, because by signing up for, let's say we sign up for, here's your new service that I'm rolling out, and you're going to love it, and let's create SLAs for the next 5 years on this contract, and let's put all of our money on this. That to me has always been crazy. When we're rolling out new services, new products, new territories, we are talking about unknown territory. Why are we signing up for 5-year contracts on this thing? When you're in the design stage as the service level manager, the ITIL practitioner content is really guiding us for simplicity and transparency. So this is your opportunity now with this new content and this new guidance to kind of be more realistic with your business users and say, you know what, this is a new service we're rolling out. Let's set up our SLAs for, say, 90 to 120 days. Let's see if we're measuring the right things. Even if we're measuring the right things and getting a good result on the measurement, is that correlating to a good business result? Is the reporting working for you? Take your opportunity now with the new ITIL practitioner guidance as an SLM manager to really be more honest and more transparent with your business users, and let's not get locked in to these 5-year, 3-year contracts of SLAs, SLMs that are really going to hurt us, both the business and IT or the IT service provider. Here's your opportunity. It's right here in the ITIL practitioner guidance. I know this is huge for everybody. I could talk on and on, but I won't. So let me get over to the service architect. Now, the goal of a service architect is that you're responsible for the overall design of the required service, which includes, but is not limited to, the design of measurements and metrics. So I'm kind of still on my measurement and metric pitch here to you. A fundamental element of design is ensuring that whatever is delivered is really of value to the customer. So the need to involve the customer is paramount. Wouldn't you agree? This is the anthem of IT service management. This is not new. This is not just an agile new concept. For over 20 years, we've been talking about delivering really good service to the customers. So this is just an improvement on where we have always been and where we've always headed. I'm excited about the new terminology I hear from my students, and we read all about it, called designing for experience. That is another guiding principle for the ITIL practitioner. This isn't new. It is just an improvement on where we always wanted to be. I'm very, very excited about it. When we're designing for experience, you're really ensuring that whatever solution is designed for the customer meets their needs. It truly is of value. It's where we've always wanted to go with ITIL and IT service management, and the ITIL practitioner content is helping us get there, which I'm so excited about. I know if you've been in this as long as we have, you're going to be excited about it too. All right, the last thing I want to talk to you about is capacity management. So the goal of capacity management is working with managers of all functions to act as the single point of coordination for capacity and performance-related issues. Now, this one I think a lot of people still need refinement on, which I'm really excited that the ITIL practitioner content draws this out because people need to understand it better. A lot of the issues we hear are that the customers and the team are just getting lost in the weeds down at the component capacity management layer. And sometimes stakeholders, we think they're excited about these micro elements, but they're actually really not. Let's look at it this way. Which do you think is better? Is the focus of the customer on the micro layers of capacity, or are they really more interested on the end-to-end solution? Are you able to tell the customer, hey, we've learned that you could increase your price out for this new product or out in this territory, or we've learned a new way to get your product to market faster? Which do you think that they're going to be more excited about as far as capacity management? Are they excited about, all the lower level stuff in the technical space that they don't even understand? Or are they more excited that their products can get out to market faster, they could actually do an increase in price on the Northeast, they could, even with mobility, right, they could use their apps to let customers know as they're walking by the restaurant, hey, here's a coupon for you. We've got to be thinking about that level of service in capacity management. It's our job as IT service professionals to make sure that this is all running, but then when we deliver the result and the conversation to the business user, they're not as excited about the lower level stuff. They really want to hear about the business results, and it's our job and our finesse and our artwork and our professionalism that helps deliver those results. All right, so now in keeping with the 3 roles that we're focusing on in this segment, I wanted to just throw out some ideas for you from the Idea Factory on how maybe you can integrate some training into your environment, or you could even call us, and we would love to open up an Idea Factory with you. Here are just a couple of things you could do. Using the new ITIL practitioner guidance after you get a hold of it, which I know you're going to want to order this stuff right away. It's so good. You're going to love it. So after you get it, and you get copies for everybody at your company, one thing you can do is a simulation. And we've done a lot of them. You might have done them too. We like to go from chaos to maturity in about 3 steps. And that's where you just take a current process that you're not so happy with, right? You've been wanting to have a meeting about it, and you've been wanting to improve, or maybe your net promoter scores are not very good from your customer. Take a process that needs a little work. Map it over onto the new ITIL practitioner content, and then run, say, 3 stages, where you run the process as it is, and then you watch where the baton is falling down, and then you do a little retrospective with your team. Now, take this opportunity to go look at the 9 guiding principles and figure out which principle will help that process the most. Let the team do it. Run another round, time the improvement, and then get really good. Run another round, maybe even bringing your customers into the 3rd stage or doing that type of role playing. So from chaos to maturity is always fun. This is such a great way to learn, and you can do this anytime. You can call us for help, but you can do it. Another way maybe is, as the service architect, you could take this opportunity to get back to some of those metrics and measurements that you're not so happy with. Go, like we talked about, if you are a little bit strapped with some reports that are maybe dusty and not working for the business, this is your opportunity to review those with a new set of fresh thinking. And finally, as a capacity manager, I challenge you to go back into some of the reporting and the complex data and see if you can find some good business value, some good business results, or pull your business users back into that and think how you would like to maybe dream and scheme for 2016 using the new view that we guide on for capacity management. Those are just a few ideas. Let me know what you think about those. So as I wrap up today for this little bit of a focus on service level management, service architecture, and capacity management, I want to leave you with this thought of where we are in today's global economy with trends. This is such an exciting time to be an IT service professional. Oh my goodness, think about it. We are sitting on cloud computing, mobility, Internet of Things. Oh my goodness, we're even talking about driverless cars in our lifetime. All of that, it's got to go through the ITIL life cycle. If you think about it, IT service management professionals, these are not satellite capacities and satellite initiatives. They all really need you. They need a good strategy, a good design. They need a good transition. They need good operations and continual service improvement. We couldn't be in business as IT service professionals at a better time. So I really, really hope you enjoy the ITIL practitioner content. It's fluid. It's wonderful. It's lightweight. It's going to make a lot of sense to you and your team. I can't wait to hear about good results. If you have questions, give us a call, and let's move forward. It just couldn't be a more exciting time. Thank you.